Thank you. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you folks at home. Nice to see you. And, well, we've done a lot of shows now, and I try and do new jokes every week, and I'm out of jokes. So I'm gonna do the first joke, one of the first jokes I ever wrote. I wrote part of it. Have you ever been driving your car and you see a cow on the side of the road? Have you done that? Yeah. Oh, thank God. Well, oh, I wish I was home watching this right now. You ever seen those people and you see a cow on the side of the road, people stick their head out the car window and go, moo! Like they expect that cow to be thinking, hey, there's a cow driving that car. How can he afford that? I'm eating grass, this guy's driving a car. Anyway, that's one of my first jokes. Thank you very much. And we have a really exciting show tonight. Tonight is a show, and hold on to your hats, where Nancy comes over to watch the boxing matches. Okay, sure. Okay, you can let go of your hats now. And for those of you who don't know exactly what boxing is, it's a sport where, two men put on little shorts, oil up, put on gloves, weigh themselves, and then take their robes off, which is, pretty much where I lose interest, because I don't want to see what goes on after that. It's an ugly thing. I know when I wear little shorts and oil up. Oh, hey, man. That must feel good to get applause. It's great to see you. I was just in the middle of my monologue.
Oh, good. Well, then, do you mind if I make a quick call while you're finishing?
Oh, go ahead. And I was just telling the audience that when I wear little shorts and oil up, I really know there's a good time ahead.
Right. Hey, Sal, this is Nancy. Listen, do I have time to get a quick one down? Great. Okay. First prelim at the Forum, right? Okay, put a deuce on Esplanado. Great, thanks.
Sal's her personal chef, and she just ordered a second helping of Planado. She's a bookie.
So, you finished?
Yeah, I didn't have any jokes for tonight. You want to just, box around under the opening credits?
Oh, no.
It'll get us in the mood.
Not the opening theme again.
You really hate my opening theme, don't you?
I hate it with a passion. It makes me feel like I'm on a puppet show.
That's right. It's Gary Duty time. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go.
This is the theme to Gary show. The theme to Gary show. Gary called me up and asked if I would write his theme song. I'm almost halfway finished. How do you like it so far? How do you like the theme to Gary show? This is the theme to Gary show, the opening theme to Gary show. This is the music that you hear as you watch the credits. We're almost to the part of where I start to whistle. Then we'll watch this Garry Shandling show. This is the theme to Garry Shandling show.
Stop it. Is she immature or what? I have contact lenses, all right?
Oh, true. Boo.
One more.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Set. 1, 2, 3, go. Don't you ever touch me like that. Don't horse around. Someone's going to get hurt. Why don't you grow up? Grow up. Why don't you just go?
Gary, there's a dog outside your door.
Well, let's go see who he is. Don't you ever hit me like that.
Hi.
Oh.
Come on in. What's the matter? Are you lost?
Oh, what a pretty dog.
What a pretty girl. Isn't she a pretty girl? You're a good girl. Hi, girl.
How do you know it's a girl?
She doesn't have a penis.
Wow.
Oh, Gary.
That's the clue I've been looking for.
Gary, why don't you give me a towel? I want to clean her off.
Okay, great. I'll get my canine grooming kit.
Oh, dog. Puppy, what's the matter? You aren't afraid, are you? Are you afraid? You didn't just nod, did you? Oh, my God, you nodded again. Gary, this is one smart dog.
Here.
Not again.
Here, if you need any choke collars, I have a whole drawer full. Well, she's so cute.
Yeah, I think she likes you.
I think she does. I wonder who she belongs to.
Well, she doesn't have a collar or tags or anything. I don't know. You ought to find out who her owner is, though.
Yeah, but until then, she can stay here for as long as she wants, because I love this doggy. Can I keep her for a while? See, this is what humans use to dry off with. See? It's a lot better than doing this. Okay, I'm all right. You know, I've been trying to come up with a name for her all day, but it's so hard to come up with a name for a female collie that's really smart and has been on television already. You know, yeah, except for Laffie, but we couldn't get the rights to use that name. So I'm going to have to call her something like Laffie. Really, sure. And I think the dog speaks for herself. I started to feel like I was in the beginning of The Wizard of Oz there for a minute.
Well, that explains it.
Explains what, Leonard?
The howling that was coming from your bedroom last night.
Oh, like that's the first time.
Gare, whose dog is this?
I don't know, Leonard. She's lost, and she's staying with me until Nancy and I find the owners.
Au contraire, Gare.
Au contraire?
It's right here in condo condos and condo condones. Now, you're supposed to carry a copy of that with you at all times.
Leonard.
I'll waive the fine on it this time, but you gotta get rid of that dog.
Get rid of the dog, Leonard? This dog has no place to go, and this is no ordinary dog, Leonard. This is Laffie. You see? You yell out some other name of some other dog and see if somebody whistles.
Look, Gare, I'm sorry. Con do bees stay in the nest. Con don't bees go bye-bye. Summing up, dogs are streng verboten.
I think you all remember Leonard Smith from Hogan's Heroes, don't you? Oh, we'll figure something out. Oh, Laffie.
Gary, I've posted these flyers all over the neighborhood, but still, there's no word from Laffie's owners.
Oh, yeah, and there's nothing here in the Lost and Found. There's a forklift for $1,400. We don't need... Well, she's just going to have to stay here, okay? Because I'm not putting her in one of those pounds where she can get attacked by desperate homosexual dogs in the exercise yard. I know what that's like, and I'm not putting a dog through it. Uh-oh, it's Leonard Smith. Uh-oh. Quick, put Laffie under someone's dress.
Well, hey, I've got one.
Oh, great. That's great, because I wore pants.
Bring her.
Quick. Oh, gee. Is this all right? Oh, no. Okay, act natural.
Okay.
Okay? Hi, Leonard.
Smile, you're on Leonard camera, right?
Hi, how's it going?
Fine, Gare, how are you? Hi, Nance. What tickles?
Oh, nothing. Oh, Leonard is fine.
So-
Oh, wow.
Nance has been in this incredible mood all day. It's really a great day, isn't it? So,
Yeah, well,
what's going on?
be that as it may, Gare. I trust our little canine friend is off the premises.
Oh, yeah, Leonard, gone, long gone.
Oh, yeah, no dog here. Oh, man.
She's been reading these positive thinking books, and it's changed her life, man. Maybe she'll loan them to you sometime. You know, this may be a stupid question. Why are you dressed like a railroad engineer?
Boy, that is a stupid question, Gare. You know, in exactly 30 minutes, Union Pacific makes its final run through Sherman Oaks.
Is that right?
Yep, and I want to be there to record that moment for my video script.
Oh, that's great.
God have mercy! Shazam!
What was that?
What?
Chili, bad chili.
We had some really bad...
Chili, my eye, that was a dog.
Chili dog. It was a really bad... Leonard! That's sick. That's sick. You didn't know for sure there was a dog under there. That's sick.
Congratulations, Gare. You have lost my trust. Well, your time is up. You gotta get this dog out of here. No dogs. You hear what I'm saying? No dogs. Bad dog. Bad dog. Bad dog.
No. No, Laffie. You're a good dog. You're a good... Nice try, Nance.
Yeah, thank God we didn't find Trigger.
Golly, Laffie. That nasty old Mr. Smith sure did put a damper on our fun, didn't he? I agree, where the sun don't shine, huh, girl? All right. I guess he just doesn't have a dog like you. That's right. You're gonna love living with the Schumachers, though. Yes, you will, and I promise I'll come and visit you. I swear. By the way, these houses are a lot cheaper because they're so close to the tracks. I love you, Laffie.
Come on, puppy. Fetch the hush puppy.
Laffie.
Come on, come on, you can do it. Come on, it's right over there. It's over there. Oh, what's the matter, girl? Are you sick? Is something wrong?
Is it possible that she's bored? She has been fetching shoes for over 2 hours now.
How can anybody be bored fetching hush puppies? I've been doing that for 20 years.
But you're at the top of your profession, honey. Hey, let's play hide and seek. Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's a great idea, son. Okay, Laffie, close your eyes and count to 10.
And remember, Laffie, no peeking.
Because that's the key to hide and seek.
Nice, Laffie. Please help me. Come on. Oh, no. Come here. Ooh, pretty baby. Ooh, what a sweet, pretty dog you are. Ooh, what a pretty dog. Ooh, what a pretty... Mr. Smith is sorry about all those terrible things he's done. I'm in terrible trouble. Go get Gary. Okay? Go get Gary.
It's just not the same with a stuffed dog.
It never is.
It's Laffie. It's Laffie. Laffie's come home.
She must have busted out of the Schumachers.
Oh, Laffie. Oh, I missed you so much. What's wrong, girl?
I think she's trying to tell us something.
She's trying to tell us something. First word. Sounds like
Bark.
Bob Barker. Something's happened to Bob Barker.
It's not bark. It sounds like
roughage. Bob Barker needs roughage. Go get some bran. It's next to my bed. No. Oh, how can we be so stupid? Is it Leonard Smith's foot? Is caught under the railroad track. Is that it? Oh, come on. We should go.
You guys have played this before.
No, we haven't.
Have to.
Have not.
Have to.
Have not. Gee, Laffie was right. There's Leonard.
Well, hurry
Come
up.
on.
The train's coming.
Gary, Nancy, please help me.
Oh, gee, Leonard, your foot really is caught.
Come on, Gary, I was a jerk. Come on, please help me.
You were a what?
A jerk.
All right, come on. Come on, Nancy, give me a hand. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, all right. Quick, get back. Come on, get back. No, come here. My foot. My foot. I'm caught. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Ooh, that was close. This is, this is the second time this has happened to me. I was almost hit by a lionel as a kid.
Thanks, Laffie. You saved my foot.
Oh, Laffie.
Maybe I could still get a rear view of the caboose.
Laffie? Laffie?
Oh, June, over here.
Oh.
Hey, everybody, it's June Lockhart. Hi, June.
Oh, we missed you so much. Oh, wonderful.
June.
We're so worried about her.
She's a beautiful dog,
She
June.
sure is.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, she really is. And poor Timmy, he's been a basket case. You know, if I could just get that kid to shut his bedroom window at night, Laffie would never get away. There, girl.
Gee, Timmy's got to be 52 by now. You'd think he'd have that bedroom thing figured out. You know, June, Laffie saved Leonard Smith from being hit by a train.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, that's a piece of cake. You know, she used to save somebody every week. Oh, we used to sit around the kitchen table just making bets on who she'd save then.
Really?
And then sometimes if things got a little slow, we'd just throw a few boys into the lake so she could keep in practice.
Which proves that old saying, behind every successful collie, there's 5 or 6 soggy boys. Well, what have we learned tonight? I think we've learned that if you find a stray dog on your front doorstep, you shouldn't really plan on keeping it because, that dog may very well turn out to be Laffie.
This Garry Shandling Show.
What's Garry up to next? Well, here's the central conflict. When Garry falls for another guy's girl, it all comes out in the wash.
So what's your cycle, Sylvia?
Anything but delicate.
But can Garry possibly be saved from the wrath of her ex-beau in just 24 minutes? And more importantly, how did they manage to work Rob Reiner into this storyline? Find out on the next episode
Okay. All right. Just so you folks at home know, we have somebody cueing the applause. It's the same people I take with me on dates. All right? Welcome to the show. It's of course great to see you. I really can't see you, but what the hell? And we have a wonderful show. It's come at at the end of one of the craziest weeks we've ever had here. No, let me tell you about the week we've had. You're not going to believe this. Some of you are going to be ahead of me on this, but Nancy got her toe stuck in a bowling ball, all right? And the strange thing is, she raised her average. Okay. The Schumachers, the entire family got amnesia, which basically doesn't affect their lives at all. It's a weird thing. I swallowed a harmonica again. I can't get into that whole story, how it happened. Just trust me, it was bedlam the whole week. Unfortunately, none of that stuff happened on the day we taped the show. Do you ever notice a lot of other television shows, all the exciting stuff happens to happen the day they do the show? What a coincidence. Here we just live, you know, and there's really nothing going on today. I just have to straighten up the house. I have some cleaning to do. And it's not going to be all that exciting. I guess it's what you call bad timing, quite frankly. Oh, except Nancy's coming over to do some ironing, so maybe it won't be as dull as I thought. Because on this show, ironing can be is like a car chase. That's how exciting it is.
Hi, Garry.
Oh, Rob.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, everybody, it's Rob Reiner. Nice to see you, Rob. Come on in. It's great to see you. What are you doing here?
Well, you know, I love the show, and you always said if I was ever in the neighborhood to stop in, so here I am.
Well, great. It's great to see you.
Yeah.
There's really nothing going on today.
Well, I thought maybe you could have me do a bit, something, a little character or something on the show, a little bit or something.
You want a job? You want a job?
Yeah. It's been rough, Garry. It's been really rough. Ever since All in the Family went off, I've been typecast. That meathead thing is following me around like a bad dream. It's like a nightmare.
No, I know what you mean. I'm typecast as Garry Shandling.
Oh, that's worse. That's much worse. I think you might be digging yourself a hole you may never be able to get out of.
Yeah, well, Rob, I don't know what to say. I mean, there's nothing really that I could...
Well, wait a minute. How about a Mr. Fix-It kind of thing? Like Pat Harrington used to do on One Day at a Time.
Really
remember that Schneider character? He used to come in. He had the belt with all the tools. He never fixed anything, and he just made sexual overtures to Bonnie Franklin.
Yeah.
Not that I want to make sexual overtures to you.
Well,
I just, I think it's a character, or maybe you could work it in.
Yeah.
Something.
Well, you know what? I think Pat Harrington's available. If we wanted to go that way, we'd probably get him.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I don't think we need to go.
Yeah, but I think he only scratched the surface of the character. I think I can add another level, go deeper. There's nuances in Schneider that I think haven't been brought out. Was he Jewish? I don't know.
I never really
Schneider Jewish.
I don't know. I never really saw the bill. You want to? You can help clean up if you want.
Clean up?
You want to do? I got to do dishes.
Dishes? Fine.
But you don't want to do?
No,
really?
Anything. Listen, I'm beggars can't be choosers. All
the big directors want to come over and do a part of my show.
Great. Do you have any rubber gloves?
Oh yeah, there's. My doctor just sent me a new case. They're right under the sink, right next to the thermometers.
Okay.
Well, this is great. We'll come right back after these important opening credits.
Garry called me up and asked if I would write his theme song. I'm almost halfway finished. How do you like it so far? How do you like the theme to Garry Show? This is the theme to Garry Show, the opening theme to Garry Show. This is the music that you hear as you watch the credits. We're almost to the part of where I start to whistle. Then we'll watch It's Garry Shandling Show. This was the theme to Garry Shandling Show.
Very nice job. Look at this. Rob, you're doing a great job. Get a tight shot of this. Can you see this? Look at that. Is that a great job?
You know, I forgot how much fun acting is. I'm getting that bug again. Where's another plate?
Listen, Rob, why don't you just keep doing that? I got to go do my laundry, and I'll come right back.
Okay, all right. I'll be here doing the dishes, acting up a storm if you need me.
Great. Why don't you stretch a little and maybe clean the oven?
Good idea. Good idea.
Strasberg said the key to acting is scouring.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't you wish you got applause when you walked into a laundry room? Well, I sorted out all my stuff into colors and whites, which is not easy because a lot of these stains can go either way. And I have some laundry room tips for you. First of all, use Mexican coins. Save you a lot of money. They're much cheaper, same size, and it helps the economy of Mexico. Okay, now... Oh, gee, somebody's clothes are already in here. Well, hello there. Well, I haven't seen through you before. You live in the complex? I don't think so. I haven't seen you around. It's come to this, I'm hitting on women's clothing. Have you seen Radio Days? Maybe we could go sometime.
That blouse doesn't talk. But this one speaks for itself. The name's Sylvia.
The name's Garry.
Garry. That's a cool name.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have it. On such a hot, hot night.
Oh, it is hot. Unbearably hot. Almost as hot as the fires that burn in the very essence of my womanhood.
I was just going to say that.
Garry?
Sylvia?
Let's do a load together. The other machines are full. So very, very full.
I think it's a good thing I wore my lint trap. So what's your cycle, Sylvia?
Anything but delicate.
I don't care as long as we rinse afterwards. Sylvia's voice is changing. Or I'm in big trouble.
Sylvia!
Oh, boy, this guy sure knows how to suck the steam out of a room, doesn't he?
Hey! Nobody messes with my woman.
Ex-woman. How'd you find me anyway, huh?
Oh, like I couldn't see the steam or hear the saxophone music?
Well, hey.
Okay, monster lips!
How you doing?
Time to rearrange your face!
Oh, hey. Cut it out. How do you know these are my lips?
You're always beating up on somebody. Why don't you just take the day off?
Yeah, it's only Tuesday. You got a whole week ahead. You should pace yourself a little bit.
Okay, laundry boy. This was just a taste. But if you ever see Sylvia again, I'll kill you.
Oh, there goes half my sex life. It's not, and I think what the worst thing is I didn't even get all my laundry done.
Ew. Garry, you mean this isn't clean?
Well, it depends how you define clean, If you mean soap and water, no, it's not that clean, but, I crumpled it all up, and then I uncrumpled it, and a certain amount of dirt flies off when you do that. It's how single guys do their wash. It's Look, you go, clean. It's clean. And it's not easy to clean your clothes and when a guy's threatening to kill you, you know?
You know, Gary, if this guy weren't threatening you, would you want to see Sylvia again?
Well, you know, I think so.
Well,
I've been thinking about her.
then there's your answer.
Oh, Nancy, did you meet Rob? Rob, Nancy?
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Hello?
I told you, don't even think about Sylvia or I'll kill you.
I don't know what I was thinking when I gave that psycho my phone number. What was I doing?
Thank God you're okay.
Yeah, the word on the street is that you got the crap kicked out of you in the laundry room.
Brad, don't say crap on television.
Gary, we were worried sick. Hey, hi, Rob.
Oh, hey, look, Meathead's doing dishes.
Boy, I loved you on All in the Family. What was that line you always said? Edith, you dingbat.
No, Archie used to say that.
Oh, well, what was it that you always said?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I said, come on, Gloria, let's go.
Yeah, that's it. I love that line. That's terrific. Excuse me, Robbie. Gary, you have nothing to worry about, because if that bully comes, he's going to have to get through me, my son Grant, and my friend Rob Reiner. Right, boys?
I'm just here to do the dishes. Maybe I'll clean up after the fight.
Look, there's not going to be any fight.
No fight? Gee, Uncle Gary, you're not chicken, are you?
Of course he isn't, son.
Grant, you have to understand, just because someone doesn't fight doesn't necessarily mean they're a chicken. You know, some of the most courageous men in history didn't believe in fighting.
That's right, like Don Knotts.
I was thinking more along the lines of Gandhi.
Look how Don Knotts and Gandhi got lumped together. What are the odds of that? Other than that height-weight chart. You know, I really got to go somewhere where I can just think this stuff through, all right?
Sure.
You like the Gandhi thing? Pretty funny?
Not really.
You didn't like it? Yeah, well, that's why I'm in the next scene and you're not. Well, this is the room I grew up in my mom's house, and it's exactly the same, except my mom's roped it off. Can you believe that? It's like her own little Graceland.
Oh, look, it's his globe. No wonder he did so well in world geography.
They're on their way to the gift shop. My mom's fixed it so it's the only exit. Anyway, this is where I come to really sort things out when I need to, and I'm really confused about what to do with this bully. You know, I could fight him, seriously, but I just don't like fighting, and it's not because I'm frightened. It's just this thing I have, and you know, I'm in good shape for a guy with my body, this is my very first flashback booth. Remember your first flashback booth? Sure you do. So, I wonder if it still works. I used to put this on when I was like 2 years old and go back to a time when I was still breastfeeding. Let's see if it works. Alakazam. Alakazite. Show us the reason I don't like to fight. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my room.
That's the voice I'm going to use when I grow up. Easy on the ear, don't you think? Shandling, fork over lunch money. Lunch money? You came into my home for lunch money? One of the last few bullies to make house calls. Hey, sport, you asked for it. Hey, cut it out. And off the hair. And you're gonna make me. Yeah, I might. And you in what army? Oh! Poked my eye out! Poked his eye out? I thought that was just a figure of speech that moms use to discourage horseplay. I don't want to hurt people. Hurting people is bad. So to make up for this, I vow that from this day on, I'll become a comedian and bring nothing but laughter, mirth, and overall frivolity to this entire free world. And I promise to lead a life of non-violence. So an accident such as this will never happen again.
Wow, now I know what to do with that bully. You know, I just got to get a really big rubber band. Maybe like a fan belt or something, and just pull it back and snap it in this guy's face.
Oh, Bubba. That flashback book still looks nice on you. How far back did you go?
I went back to 1960.
Da 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 da.
That's right.
Yeah, dear.
Thanks.
Well, I know that was a real rough year for you.
Very draining this time to go in there.
So why don't you lie down in your old bed, huh? Come on.
Oh, Mom, it's still light out.
Come on, let's play our little game. Alley-oop.
You're kidding.
Come on.
Mom, that was a long time ago.
Oh, please your mother. Okay,
Alley-oop.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Now lie down.
Mom.
Lie down and shut your eyes, and I'm going to sing you
No.
a lullaby because you've had a busy day.
Mom.
Now it's time for you to rest. You're almost 38 years old, but your mom thinks you're the best. Tomorrow's a brand new day where you can hop and skip and play. So good night, little one. Sleep tight, little one. Tonight.
Well, I slept last night at my mom's house, and I thought about it all day. And I decided to call Sylvia and invite her over for a candlelit dinner because, you know, thanks to Rob, and he's been doing this for 24 hours now, you got to remember. Thanks to Rob, my place is finally presentable to have guests, you know? Thanks, Rob.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
Why don't you take a break?
No, I'd love to, but I hear a toilet that's crying out for help.
Rob, Rob, you don't have to clean the toilets.
I don't mind. I don't mind, Gary.
Rob, don't.
I don't mind. It's okay.
Okay, then get under the rim, will you?
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if that's Sylvia. I hope I made the right decision. It's Sylvia, all right. Either that or Sherlock Holmes. I made the right decision, huh?
It's like there's going to be a break in the heat wave. Maybe even in your dry spell.
Tell me about it.
Sylvia!
Hey, Psycho, why don't you get it through your head that she's not your girlfriend anymore, huh?
You're talking.
Don't do this.
You can't talk.
You're going to be sorry, man.
Dead man don't talk, huh?
My vow. Did you hear about the guy who goes to a psychiatrist and the psychiatrist says you're crazy? And the guy says, I want a second opinion. He says, okay, you're ugly too. No! The guy goes to his doctor. So this is a good one. Listen, and he says, the doctor says, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is you've only got 6 weeks to live. The good news is I made love to my nurse this morning. Okay, Okay, one more. This is mine. This is my own. I make love to this woman, and I said it was good for you. She said it wasn't good for anybody. Well, I guess we've learned a lesson tonight, huh? If your jokes are good enough, you don't need to resort to violence. A lot of comics got to carry like knives and stuff. Not me. Well, we can be alone now, Sylvia.
Oh, my God, that sounds just like Johnny. He must have busted out.
Oh, no.
Call me. Okay?
Call you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think I should call her? What? Okay, because I was right on the line, to be frank with you. So I'll take your advice, thanks, and just let her go.
Well, Gar, I guess it's time to wrap up my involvement in the show.
Rob, I loved having you.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind me knocking that guy out. I know I was only supposed to clean up and stuff, but I saw him strangling you, and I seized the moment.
You did the right thing.
I hope you don't think I was padding my part or anything. I saw it, I took the moment, I just took it.
Rob,
I took it.
You had to go with your instincts.
I had to go. That's an actor's,
you did the right
actor's guts, you know.
You had to go with it. It was great.
Yeah, it felt right.
In fact,
it felt right.
I want you to know you can come anytime.
Really?
And yeah, you can come back to the show anytime.
Oh,
you can
that's
shoot
great.
somebody, you can hit them, whatever you want to do.
That's great.
Really, because you could be my bodyguard.
Hey, there's an idea.
You want to do that?
I'd love to.
So we're friends?
Friends.
Good night, everybody. See you soon.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain.
Okay, come on, kids, in the van. It's hot dog time.
What's Garry Shandling up to next week?
I got to start going to rehearsals.
Garry and Pete take the Scouts to a game, but a foul ball injures their macho pride.
You think that's enough to carry a whole show?
Wait, there's a lesson in manhood.
You don't have to start popping steroids. Pete sure knows how to suck the air out of the studio, doesn't he?
Audiences get down for It's Garry Shandling.
You don't want to applaud that much, really. The people at home will think you're watching something else. Nice to see you, really. This is a very special show we have tonight. This is the show where I'm actually going to try and talk my mother into going on a date with my doctor. Well, Barry, our cameraman over there, thinks that's a great idea, and that's basically how we judge what we want to do each week. So I'm going to try and fix my mother up with a doctor, which is not easy. You know, my father passed away. My mother hasn't been dating much lately, and you don't really think of your mother as anything but your mom. You know, it's Mother's Day's coming up, and I wanted to buy my mother cologne, you know. And I was at the counter at May Company there. And you don't know what kind of cologne to buy your mother. I mean, you can't buy your mother a cologne that's designed to drive a man wild. You know? It's your mother. You know, I'm at the counter going, well, you know, she vacuums. Do you have anything? Does Hoover make a cologne? So she's coming. We're going to have dinner. And thank God I don't have to go over there. My mother has a bowl of wax fruit on the coffee table. Does your mom have that? What is that for? In case some mannequins come over? Who eats this stuff? I mean, seriously, think about it. I don't want any more wax fruit, Mom. I had some candles and I'm full. Really. Maybe a little paraffin later on. And when you're a little kid, and your mother, moms and dads are very different about this. My mom used to put the food on the fork when I was a little boy and go, you know, this is the airplane, your mouth is the hangar. Remember that? Open up, here comes the plane, right? And Dad would take the fork, a little different technique. Dad would take the fork and go, this is your mouth, this is your rear end, make a decision right now, all right? So, well, that's her. Well, bear with me here because this is my first time matchmaking, okay? All right. Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, Bubba.
Hi.
Fixed us the best homemade meal ever. We got quarter-pound burgers and French fries and medium shakes.
Oh, this is great. You know, by the way, this is not takeout food. My mom actually cooks like a fast food restaurant. When we were kids, we used to just drive by the front window and yell out the orders. Oh, wait, and look, she even makes her own plastic spoons and knives. These are new mold, Mom?
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, gee, according to Tommy and the piano, it looks like it's time to play our opening theme, so we'll see in 41 seconds, okay? Go ahead and hit it, Tommy.
This is the theme to Garry Show, the theme to Garry Show. Garry called me up and asked if I would write his theme song. I'm almost halfway finished. How do you like it so far? How do you like the theme to Garry Show? This is the theme to Garry Show, the opening theme to Garry Show. This is the music that you hear as you watch the credits. We're almost to the part of where I start to whistle. Then we'll watch it's Garry Shandling Show. This was the theme to Garry Shandling Show. There you go.
This is nice, Mom. I always enjoy when you make dinner. It's really the next best thing to breastfeeding. You know, I mean, I remember when you stopped. It was a tragic day.
Bubba.
Well, I never actually saw a woman push a baby away.
Bubba, you swore to me that you were over that.
Well, you know, you never really get completely over that, Mom. I mean, I don't think anybody does. Really, I mean, some days are better than others. It's all right. The mornings are particularly rough. Really, you wake up, there's nothing there, and you got to go to the refrigerator. It's just not the same. Mom, you look very nice. What have you been doing for fun lately?
Well, you know, for fun? That's the same old thing. The girls and I go out and ring doorbells, and then we run away.
Well, that sounds like, I guess that takes up Saturday morning, but what do you do in the evenings? I mean,
no,
are you dating?
You're really serious now.
I want to know if you're seeing anybody.
Really?
Have you seen any men?
Well, Bubba, I have to tell you something. Men are all alike.
Oh,
I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry. A guy picks you up, a guy takes you out, a guy tries to get you drunk, a guy takes you home, and a guy tries to get in your pants.
Oh, that's the order. That's so the drunk thing comes before the pants. That is going to make it so much easier.
I'll make you a list so you won't forget. I really.
Mom, listen, I know a man, all right?
Oh,
very nice man.
Bubba, I know what you're trying to tell me. Oh, my darling,
Mother,
you are gay, aren't you?
No, you do this every time. No, let me finish the sentence. I know a man who is very nice that I think you should go out with. I'd like to fix you up with him.
Really?
I think it's time.
No kidding.
Yep.
Well, who is it?
Well, it's Dr. Derwin, my internist. He's a wonderful man. He's bright, he's smart,
Haven't I heard you speak of him before?
Yes, he's been widowed for about 3 years. Wait, I have a picture of him here.
It looks a lot like Bert Parks.
Oh, wait, that is Bert Parks. Oh, God, they're almost all Bert Parks. Here, that's Dr. Derwin.
Oh, well, now he looks very nice. Bub, I just can't.
Oh, come on, Mom. This guy's a gentleman. It's not like those other guys you're talking about. Really, I've known him for like 20 years.
Well, I'm not sure.
Oh, Mom, he's a wonderful dancer. I know he likes to dance. We could all... And you love to dance?
Well, yeah, but it has been a long time since I've been out dancing.
So why don't we go dancing? I'll get the Schumachers and Nancy, and I'll make all the arrangements, and we'll go.
You'll come with me?
Yes. Won't that be great?
Yes, all right.
All right, Mom, this is going to be fun.
All right.
You know, according to Tommy, we got to close up this scene, and move on to the date.
Well, I tell you what, I'll just put this in the icebox, because I understand.
All right,
I understand.
Great. Come on. Evidently, this is the first time this band's worked together, judging from the way they move.
Boy, this is our kind of music.
Pete was born to dance. Let's cut a rug.
Pennsylvania 65000. See you later, alligator.
In a wild crocodile.
Boy, how many of you think Pete and Jackie are pod people from outer space? Well.
So, Bubba tells me you are an internist. Oh, well, that is so interesting.
Yes, well, as a matter of fact, only this morning I removed 2 feet of intestinal tract from a congested lower bowel.
You don't say. Well, of course, I don't really know very much about bowels. Unless they're Gary's, of course.
Gary's bowels. Well, I am no stranger to Gary's bowels. I wrote an article for the New England Journal of Medicine on just that very phenomenon. We're up for an award.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. You know, it's the first time the picture really looked like me.
Ruth, we seem to have an awful lot to talk about. Would you care to continue this conversation on the dance floor?
Well, yes, I'd love to. Thank you very much. With your excuses.
Hey, have a great time. You know what? I think they really like it. Why are you moving? I'm talking to you, not the audience. I think they're really hitting it off.
Yeah.
This is great. I'm
Say,
so
Gary,
happy.
let's dance.
Oh, no. Really?
Gary, you invited me out to go dancing, and you don't want to dance?
Well, we could dance, but I don't really. We just kind of
Gary.
Well, okay. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. You're coming out this way. I was going out that way. Both ends are open. I thought we'd go around. All right. I don't know. Okay. Are you leading? You're leading. You're more of a man than I'll ever be. Do you know that? You're dipping. Don't you dip. That hurt. You hurt me. Okay, come on. I don't know what to do.
Well, just do what everyone else is doing.
Oh, I don't think so. Quick study or what? He likes to swim. I know that's not funny. All right, you're a Pisces and he's my bait and tackle man. How many shots do I get? All right, 8 o'clock tomorrow? Great. I'm telling you, you're going to fall in love with this guy. All right, bye. There's another one.
Come on, dear.
Hey, Grant.
Come on, time for my big game.
Well, I'm sorry, Grant. You know, 3 days have passed since we did the last scene. So well, your game was, your baseball game was the day before yesterday.
So, wait, let me see if I get this straight. You pull off my big scene just so you could establish that you've been playing matchmaker on the phone for 3 days?
Right. That's right, 3 days. Don't get in a hissy fit. It just so happens I happen to have fixed you up with your dream girl.
Yeah?
That's correct.
Who?
7 o'clock tomorrow, you and Lisa Bonet.
Wow! Oh, Lisa Bonet?
That's right.
Oh, that girl's on a real TV show.
Oh, yeah, like he's ever going to do a nude scene with Mickey Rourke.
Gary.
Hey, Nance.
Grant just told me you fixed him up with Lisa Bonet. Have
That
you
quick?
lost your mind?
What? Okay, Lisa Bonet wasn't my first choice either, but Janet Jackson was on the road. He doesn't, you know, you get involved with that family, you know, come on. Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, Baba. Hi, Nance.
Something wrong, Mrs. Shandling?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just so confused.
What's wrong?
I don't know what to think. Well, you introduced me to Paul, right? And we went out and we had just this wonderful time. And then he said, well, he would call me the next day.
Right.
Well, I haven't heard from him.
Well, I'm sure there's probably a really good reason.
Oh. Oh, come on, Bubba.
Come on,
No, let's face it. An attractive, eligible man his age. Well, he doesn't want me. He's out looking for young stuff, you know? Like her.
Yeah, she's right, Gary.
Nance.
Move over.
I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure there's a very good reason. Dr. Derwood wouldn't do something like this.
You know, Mrs. Shandling, I once had a very similar experience.
Come over here and tell me about that.
There must be a Joe Franklin joke here somewhere.
Well, I was a college sophomore, and our sorority was having its semi-annual Mexican fiesta night. And I drank some margaritas and was talking to one of the mariachis. Well, actually, Paco and I got along really well. And the next thing I know, we were taking a lap around the quad on his burro. We were singing Cielito Lindo at the top of our lungs.
I'm sorry, Nance. I'm sorry. Evidently, from judging from Tommy, we must be out of time for this scene. And we have to move on to the next scene. But that was a wonderful song. You'll come back again and sing it again another time.
Oh, gee, yeah, I like that.
That was great, and I love the story. Wonderful story. Gee, this is the most fun I've had since Peggy Lee was on the show. Anyway, you know, I really feel this is all my fault, and I really got to do something about it, because I fixed up the... You know, Tommy, you know, when your mother was having problems, I didn't interrupt you. Hey, I'm a little low.
Oh, hi, Gary.
Hey, Paul.
I think I know why you're here.
Well, you know, Paul, you really hurt my mother.
Yes, I know, Gary, and I feel just terrible about it. Just awful. See, I'm very attracted to your mother. As a matter of fact, when we were dancing, I felt stirrings I haven't felt in years. These urges. Here, let me show you on the chart.
Paul, no. Paul, I don't want to talk about that.
The thing is, all that night and ever since, I felt as though I were cheating on my late wife, Aretha.
Well, Paul, all you had to do was tell my mother that. She would have understood that.
Well, this whole subject is difficult for me. As a matter of fact, my therapist told me that it's going to be at least a year or two before I'll be able to have another relationship without any guilt.
A year or two? We can't sit around that long. All right, let's try this. Let's say it's 1 year later, and I'm back at Dr. Derwin's office to see how he feels about dating.
Hi, Gary.
Oh, hi, Paul. Oh, I like the mustache.
Oh, thank you.
Gee, it looks great. How do you feel about dating now?
Not yet. I need another year.
Oh, darn. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's say another year's gone by, and I'm back at Dr. Derwin's office, and I brought my mother this time. She's in the waiting room because, I'm really thinking positive this time.
Hi, Gary. Nice to see you.
Hi, Paul. Nice to see you. You look thinner or something. Well, you shaved.
Yeah.
Well, it looks great. You look much younger without the mustache.
Thank you. Say, how's that mom of yours? She's still single.
As a matter of fact, she is, Paul. She's in the waiting room right now. Oh. Hey, Mom?
Hello, Ruth.
Hello, Paul.
You look lovely. Would you like to go out tonight?
Oh, sure. You don't call me for 2 years, and now you want to go out.
Well, I'm sorry, Ruth, that I didn't call you, but you see, my wife and I were in love for 30 years, and, well, I felt guilty after that evening we had together.
Oh, Paul. Paul, don't you know you never forget those people? My late husband, Phil, well, he's always with me. Just as Aretha will always be with you.
Well, and, why don't we all go out tonight, the four of us, and have some fun?
Submitted for your approval. My mom and Dr. Derwin. Two lonely people who met each other in the twilight of their lives. Look, in the last 2 years, the Moondust Ballroom's degenerated into a disco. And look at the latest fashions. Turtleneck sweaters, Bermuda shorts, black socks and sandals. Whoever thought that dressing like your dad would be in? The next thing you know, we'll be driving to work on a lawnmower. And look, my mom and Paul. Isn't it romantic? It was worth a 2-year wait. And oh, look, here comes little Grant. Boy, the last 2 years have been good for him. He's filled out. And Grant, you've turned into a very handsome young man.
Yeah, well, thanks, Uncle Gary. Because of that last time stunt, I missed the last 2 seasons.
Hey, don't go into another hissy fit, huh, Grant?
Well, what happened with me and Lisa Bonet?
Well, you broke up about a year ago, and now you're dating Mary Lou Retton.
Mary Lou Retton?
That's right.
All right. She's really gorgeous.
Are you happy now?
Thanks, Uncle Gary.
You're welcome. See you, Grant. Well, that about wraps things up. Hey, let's find out what the #1 disco hit is. Could you play the most popular song here in the disco?
Hey, sure enough, it's a nugget, because you dug it. It happens to be the planet that matters. It's #1 on the scene. It's the Garry Shandling closing theme.
what is Garry Shandling Show.
What's Garry up to next? Well, here's the central conflict. You had to figure it would happen, but it looks like Gary's leaving for the network and bigger things.
You know, this is a very big step for you. Your first show without your mother.
Can red buttons fill Gary's shoes?
It was Abraham Lincoln who once said a house divided is a condominium.
And more importantly, will this guest shot revive Marty Allen's...
I understand that you're really anxious to see the monologue. But, you know, this is going to come as a shock to a lot of you. This is not only the last show of the season, and yet this will not come as a shock to any of you, what I'm about to say, but this is also personally my last It's Garry Shandling show. Well, you know, look, you guys weren't here when I moved in and started the show, so you have nothing to complain about, quite frankly. You know, I've done a lot of jokes. I've done this show for 8 months. It's a pretty full career for me. I never expected it to go this long. I've done jokes about my hair that we're all sick of. I mean, how's my hair look? And my friends say, can't you talk about current events? I said, sure. How does it look right now? But they're hair jokes. I've done them on The Tonight Show. I've done them on Entertainment Tonight. You know, and that's really dipping into the barrel. You know what I mean? So I got sex jokes. You know, I have a mirror over my bed, and on it says, objects are larger than they appear. You've all heard that. We're tired of hearing it, you know. They're jokes. I got routines. I got whole routines. I got stopped for a jaywalking ticket. The motorcycle cop pulls me over, has his gun there, and says, you know, you crossed in the middle of the block. I said, oh, gee, is this going to go on my record, or can I go to walking school and have this taken off? How does this work? If I get 3 of these, do you take my shoes? You know, and it goes on and on. These are routines, you know. But the good news is I'm going to be seeing you all because I took a new dramatic series. I'm going to be the lead in a cop kind of show, and thanks for the support, really. It's going to be shot in New York, and I think it's the real me because I get to play a tough guy, and it's in New York, which is my, you know, hey, New York, New York, what a wonderful town. The Bronx is up, and the batteries aren't included. How does that go? New York, New York, what a wonderful town. My bronchitis is up, and my temperature's down. I don't know, you know. New York, New York, what a wonderful...
This is the theme to Garry Show. The theme to Garry Show. Garry called me up and asked if I would write his theme song. I'm almost halfway finished. How do you like it so far? How do you like the theme to Garry Show? This is the theme to Garry Show. The opening theme to Garry Show. This is the music that you hear as you watch the credits. We're almost to the part where I start to whistle. Then we'll watch It's Garry Shandling Show. This was the theme to Garry Shandling Show.
I gotta tell you the truth. It's weird for me. This is the last time I'm going to be hearing that theme. It's kind of, and I ruined this joke. I was supposed to say these are the pictures in New York before the theme, but I'm just not into the show because I'm out of here. And let me show you. I have a videotape of the network promo they're going to run for my new cop show. Well, you want to see it? Don't ever, by the way, make the mistake of putting a book in your VCR. It ruins it. It doesn't rewind the book, and you know, it's a mess.
He's an ex-vet from the jungles of Vietnam. She's an ex-hooker from the jungles of New York. Garry Shandling is Force Boxman. Angelique DeWitt is Amaretto Jones. Together, they're undercover cops fighting the war against crime on Force Boxman.
What are you thinking, Force?
These punks don't count for spit.
Coming this fall, Garry Shandling is Force Boxman. Watch him and watch out.
Go ahead. I dare you.
You know, and I got a great time slot. I'm on right after Lotto. So, you know, I know my Uncle Larry's going to be watching, you know. So. Hey, isn't that the beginning to New York, New York? Well, maybe it's Frank Sinatra.
Start spreading the news. He's leaving today. He'll make a brand new start of it in old New York.
Is it just me, or is this version actually more exciting than Sinatra's? I don't know. Of course, I'm seeing it live. You got to see the Schumachers live. It's a whole nother experience, really.
Gary, Leonard tells me Red Buttons is going to be subletting your place.
That's right. I was very impressed by his application. He's got everything we want in a tenant. No children, no pets, and an Oscar in 1957 for Sayonara.
Gary, I got you going away gift.
Not on the face.
No. It's a pair of hush puppies to wear around New York. Now, these are the 88 models, so nobody has them. So if anybody asks, you made them yourself.
That's not on the face. I knew it was
I'm going to miss you, Gary.
Thanks. These are really nice.
Gary.
Oh, I made these myself. Box, too. Made the box in shop.
Oh, fine. Gary, listen, I know you're just going to do great in New York, and
I
I'm
hope
sure there are, like, millions of beautiful girls just dying to be your platonic friend.
Yeah, that's kind of my fantasy, to talk to a different woman every night. I remember once talking to myself in the bathroom when my mom said, "What are you doing in there?"
Gary, this is for you, and don't open it till you get to New York.
Oh,
okay?
thanks, Nance. That's really nice.
No, Gary, I said when you get to New York.
Oh, I thought you said right now. New York, right now. Okay, bye, Nance. I'll miss you guys. I'm sorry.
Bye, Gary.
Bye, Gary.
Auf Wiedersehen, Gary.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Well, I guess that's it for us. Anybody want a beer?
Yeah, come on. Good idea.
It's always like this. The second I say goodbye, everybody starts to party. See you, Bruce. I'm really going to miss you. Thanks for everything, really. You know, it's that reaction that I'm going to miss the most. Let me see it one more time. Come on. No, it can't be that. How many of you think Bruce is overpaid? Oh, Mom, that's really nice of you. Thanks.
There, you're all set, dear.
Oh, thanks. You get the couch?
Piece of cake.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, Bubba, give me a hug, give me a hug. Oh, I just hope this Force Boxman is what you're looking for.
Yeah, I hope so too, Mom. I'm pretty sure it will be.
You know, this is a very big step for you. Your first show without your mother.
Yeah, but there's going to be a woman with me all the time on that show, so it'll be very similar, you know.
Oh, yeah. An ex-hooker named Amaretto.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, well,
yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah, sure, so that's the same thing.
Well, I guess it's all in your point of view, you know, but... I don't have another joke on that,
You
Mom.
don't have one more? What is that you can, dear?
Oh, I got these for you.
For me?
Yeah. I made them myself.
Oh, well, then that makes it much better. Much better. Goodbye, darling.
See you, Mom.
Yeah, drive carefully.
I'll call you.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You still listed?
Yeah.
Okay. That's just a joke. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Well, I'm finally out of the studio. God, I love the country, you know? The air is so different, and the sounds and the colors, you know? Ava Gabor was right moving to the country. The Green Acres joke. Uh-oh. It's getting dark. I've been driving a long way. Ooh. Boy, look how clear it is in the country. You can see the whole solar system. Hello, John Glenn. We salute you. And look, there's a space capsule. Oh, right in the eye. Oh, God. Oh, good. No, I meant to stop here. Ooh. I fell asleep on the road. I better get some coffee. Hey, how about this diner? What a nice open-air diner. Good thing they have this screen door to keep the flies out. All right, then. Would you mind watching my stuff while I'm in here eating? Because my stuff is outside. Thanks a lot. If anything's missing, it's on your head. Can I have a cup of,
We're going to watch a special premiere episode of a new hit comedy series. In stereo where available.
Live from Sherman Oaks, California, it's Red Button Show. Starring Red Buttons and his friends Molly Cheek, Scott Nemus, Michael Tucci, and me, Ed Hurley. And now here he is, the man who never got a dinner, Mr. Red Buttons.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And thank you, Ed Hurley, a wonderful man, Ed. Before he became an announcer, he was a bartender at the Betty Ford Clinic. I want you to know that I am absolutely delighted, more than delighted. I'm actually thrilled to be back with my own show again. Because if you stop to think about it, some of the biggest people in the history of the world never had their own show. I happen to have right here in my inside pocket a small list of some of the biggies since the beginning of time who never did their own show. Adam, who said in the Garden of Eden, I got more ribs, you got more broads? Never had his own show. Lot, who said when his wife was turned into a pillar of salt, salt I got, popcorn I need. He never had his own show. The mayor of Sodom, who said to the mayor of Gomorrah, why don't we merge and call it Knots Landing? Never had their own show. Cain, whose wife divorced him because he wasn't able. Never had his own show. St. Francis, whose own father called him a sissy. Never had his own show. Moses, who said when the Red Sea divided, what the hell is that? I was just going in for a dip. Never had his own show. Noah's wife, who said to Noah, don't let the elephants watch the rabbits. She never had her own show. And King Solomon, who said to his 1,000 wives, who hasn't got a headache? Never. Oh, my goodness, Nancy. Oh, it's so happy to see you. Oh, what a wonderful woman. What a woman with heart. A woman who spends 3 days a week in hospitals teaching nervous people how to eat Jell-O. Look who's here. My goodness, is this a kid? Is this a kid? That's what people keep asking. Is this a kid? But he's a wonderful kid. He's a good boy. He's a boy who once scotch-taped a worm to a branch just to watch some bird get a hernia. You like that? Pete, the father. Is this a father? Is this smart? The brains of the family. A man who once tried smoking hash, but the corned beef kept falling out of his pipe.
Red.
What?
We have a problem.
What problem? What?
Grant is flunking history.
Flunking history? Kid, I know all about history. It was Abraham Lincoln who once said a house divided is a condominium. It's yours. You got it. Leonard, my boy. Take a look at Leonard, folks, huh? Leonard, God bless him. A man who recently willed his body to science. And science is contesting the will. That's the kind of a man. What a family. Excellent. Oh, my goodness, Mrs. Shandling. Oh, it's so good to see you. There's a woman with guts. I mean guts. A woman who went down to the Russian embassy and sang "Look for the Union" label in Polish. That's the kind of woman we have here.
Oh, Red, I want to tell you how much I loved you in the Poseidon Adventure.
No kidding. Well, which part did you like best?
The part where Shelley Winters dies.
Oh, yeah. Well, the rest of the cast liked that part, too, yes. Yeah, you know that Shelley she kept talking for 5 minutes after she died? No. Oh, yeah, they had to beat her liver to death with a stick to get her to shut up. Listen, would you like to go out?
Oh, my goodness, oh, sure.
Really? Well... Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Marty Allen, the illegitimate son of Don King. There he is. What a man. You talk about a man. You talk about heart. This man right here once gave a guy a Polaroid who only had 9 seconds to live. That's the kind of person we're talking about.
Hey, Red, I want to tell you something. I never had my own show, but I got a girl in the car. You coming?
You're kidding. You coming?
Mrs. Shandling, you coming?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Mrs. Shandling, what a woman. What heart. What feeling. A woman who once yelled at the screen when she was watching the movie Gandhi. Eat a cookie. Who's gonna know? Goodbye there.
Boy, how does Marty Allen get his hair to look so good? Day after day after day, for years it's looked that gray. And where was Steve Rossi? What the hell was going on there? I don't know. And have you ever seen a counterman with more hair than this on his chest? Well, you don't remember. All right. Maybe the answers are here in Nancy's letter.
Dear Gary, this is the hardest letter I've ever had to read out loud. In fact, I couldn't do it alone.
We're here at you, Uncle Gary.
Hi, Gary. Well, by now you're probably the toast of New York, being wined and dined at some trendy restaurant. I hope you found what you're looking for, because you deserve it. Well, knowing you, you're probably drooling right now. Even if you're whining. God bless you, Garry Shandling.
Who am I kidding? I'm not Schwarzboxman.
Ho, ho. Ho, ho.
Ho, ho. Ho, ho.
Ho, ho. Ho, ho. No, Pete, that's Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. This is ho, 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 ho. ho. You got it? You got it? Ho, ho, ho. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, it's Garry Shandling.
Gary!
Hey, Garry.
I came back.
We're finally on a hit show. We're all going to be famous.
That's great.
And I feel like a woman again. Yeah, oh, I tell you, Red is just hilarious. I feel you. He's been telling us jokes about biblical figures. He's been roasting us, telling us jokes about old movies. Really, he's hysterical.
Great.
Yeah, I'm popular at school now. My mom feels like a woman again.
Biblical figures,
Yeah,
huh? Old movies?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Ho,
great.
ho, 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 ho.
Can I talk to you a minute?
You want to try it, kids? Can you hold it down a little bit?
Look, I made a mistake about this Forrest Boxman thing. I thought I didn't want to do comedy anymore, and then I saw you, and I saw my friends, and I realized I missed everybody. And what I was wondering is, do you think I could do like a small part on the show and come back? And just maybe I could play the whiny mailman or something like that.
Wait a minute. A part? As far as I'm concerned, you're going to have the whole show back.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, hey, you started it. I mean, all I did was come in and make it funny.
Well, I don't know how you do this. I've never seen them this happy. I mean, you've been in show business so long. How do you keep it fresh, Red? That was my problem.
Kid, look. A joke is a joke. It isn't the jokes that make it fresh and keep it fresh. It's the people, the audience, your friends. They keep it fresh. Look, here, let me put it this way. Let me tell you. You know, you spritz, you zing, you give a zets, a little knock, maybe a nuts. A nuts, that's right. But then, you know what? You make nice, and you end always with heart.
Oh, thanks, Red. So this is a great ending because you're giving me back the show. Well, thanks. I'm glad I never went to New York. You been there?
Have I been there? Of course I've been there.
New York?
Been everywhere. It's my life. It's what I do. I schlep, I go. I do. Everywhere. Doesn't matter where. I am there. In Harlem, at a rally of black hockey players for Reagan. I was there. I was hocking. I was pucking. I was black. I was there because this is my life. This is what I do. In Capistrano, when the Swallows returned to Tina Turner's hair. I was swallowing. I was teening. I was turning. I was there. That's why I'm here tonight. At a Joan Crawford child slapping contest. In Selma, Alabama, I was selming. I was talking. I was slapping. I was there. This is it. That's why I'm here right now with you. What do you mean, was I there? At the annual Beverly Hills High School Guess Who Your Father Is PTA meeting. Certainly I was there. I was peeing. I was teeing. I was aying. I was there. That's why I'm standing here right now. In Tokyo, at a reunion of Japanese kamikaze pilots, whose motto is, we may be yellow, but we're not schmucks. I was there. I was yellow. I was schmucking. I was there. That's why I'm here. What kind of a question was that? In Nantucket, at a convocation of seafaring rabbis who believed that Captain Ahab only wanted to circumcise Moby Dick. I was there. I was psyching. I was sizing. I was moving. I was dicking. I was there. That's why I'm here. I'll take a bow. There you are. So, Garry, you know what happens now?
We end warm.
Ah, you're a quick study, Shandling. Give me a kiss, kid.
our baby shower room.
Nice, Leonard. Flaming sterno canned, hot cheese. Oh, look, little sharp-pointed spears. What's the matter? Were they out of machine guns?
Trust me, Nance. A kid never forgets the person who gave him his first fondue set. I know I haven't.
I'll bet.
Dad, when the baby's born, you're not going to drop me like a hot potato, are you? You know, the way Ozzie and Harriet did to David once Ricky came along.
Oh, grand, honey. No parent favors one child more than another.
Oh, yeah? Well, I can't help thinking, if I was just a little more interesting, you wouldn't want a second child.
Son, there is no chance that I could ever love this baby any more than I love you. It's impossible. No contest.
Jackie, is Pete all right?
I don't know. He's been like that all day.
Well, maybe it's just nerves. Oh,
so.
Look, here comes Gary with the monologue. I'm sure that'll cheer him up.
Thank you. You've evidently been really starved for entertainment during your vacation, haven't you? Well, welcome to the first show of the season. I think we got off to a really snappy start, what with that killer opening scene with the fondue jokes. I mean, does it really get any better? Well, anyway, I had a bitchin' vacation, and it's great to be back. I've been working the whole vacation on my monologue for this show, so I'm pretty excited. In fact, no. They wanted us to come back in September, and I said, hey, that only gives me 4 months to work on the monologue. You know, I need another 6 to 8 weeks because I got some Halloween jokes and stuff I want to do, so this is going to work out perfect. Now, I know you're confused up to this point, but let me continue. You see, this is weird. It's like coming back to school for the first time. In fact, I'll probably get beaten up right after this show. Oh, yeah, I was beaten up a lot. I was actually deboned in the 4th grade. Not a pretty thing to see. Anyway, happy Halloween, those of you, well, actually, this is the first year I'm not going out, but I figure I'm old enough, because last year I actually just put on a suit and tie and went out as a guy who's too old to be going out on Halloween. So we're pretty excited about this season and this show because Jackie's having a baby shower right here on the show, and, you know, she's pregnant and she's going to be having her baby, I think about 2 shows from now. I'm not sure. I actually haven't checked the schedule. I don't really like to know what's coming up, so my life is as spontaneous as I can make it. But, you know, it's you know, now there's a new, by the way, there's a new law, and you guys should know about this if you're having a baby. Here in California, the baby has to be, if it's in the car, has to be in one of those little safety seats. You know this. This is now a law, and I was driving down Sunset Boulevard, and, boy, they were busting the baby. It was a horrible thing to see. The baby wasn't in the seat. They had it spread-eagled on the hood of the car, making it walk the white line. It was just, you know, and they were going, frisk him, Bob, and they go, you frisk him. I think that diaper might be loaded.
Gary.
All of my friends
Gary.
are having babies.
Gary, I have to talk to you.
Pete, I've been working the whole vacation
in
on
private.
this monologue.
In private.
Don't do this to me. I know you need to talk to me. It'll take just a second. Okay? All right? Okay, you're a good friend. All right. Okay, so... Okay, I've lost my place. Did I do the Halloween jokes?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, well, hey, the monologue really isn't that important. So, Why don't we just run the opening theme? Can you make it through that? And then I'll talk to you. We'll go have a private discussion. This better be important, by the way. Okay. See you in just a minute. Have a good time. Come on.
The theme, the Garry Show. The theme, the Garry Show. Garry called me up and asked if I would write his theme song. I'm almost halfway finished. How do you like it so far? How do you like the theme, the Garry Show? This is the theme, the Garry Show. The opening theme, the Garry Show. This is the music that you hear as you watch the credits. We're almost to the part of where I start to whistle. Then we'll watch It's Garry Shandling Show. This was the theme, the Garry Shandling Show.
It's great. We got to play the long version sometime. Okay, now what is it? What is it that's so important?
I'm having a tough time.
Well, I can understand that. I mean, look, first of all, you're working real hard. You got a lot of pressure on you. You got a kid on the way in there.
No, I don't.
Well, you don't what?
No, I don't have another kid on the way. Garry, the baby that Jackie is going to have is not mine. I am not the father, Garry.
What a great first show. Pete, not on the pillow, really. I may have to use this. Now, this is silly. Come on,
Garry,
Pete.
you don't know. You just don't know about it, Garry.
I don't know about what, Pete?
Jackie's cycle.
Well, he's got me there, quite frankly. I don't know it. Maybe I'm not such a good friend after all.
Garry, when you're trying to make a baby, you get to know your wife's cycle like it was your very own.
Right.
So when Jackie finally got pregnant, I was so happy I didn't question a thing.
Right.
But later on, I figured out that the baby had been conceived the week of January 15th. And are you ready for this? We didn't have sex that week.
Well, who did, Pete? I keep track of my cycle, too, and nothing happened to me that week either. It was bad. It was the Super Bowl week, I think.
Garry, I'm not talking about football. I'm talking about Jackie. She was in Chicago for her high school reunion,
right.
And I stayed home, remember, because Grant was sick with a case of salmonella?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this, Pete. Was Jackie, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Was Pete was she in a fertile part of her cycle? Was she in a fertile part of her cycle?
She was like a tropical rainforest, Garry.
Hello, HCJB in Quito, Ecuador. We salute you. I don't know, Pete. Then who is the father? What do you know?
Donald Rappaport. Jackie's high school boyfriend, the same guy she spent time with last January in Chicago. Look.
What, were these taken at the reunion?
I found them hidden in her underwear drawer.
Oh, God. Come on, Pete. Take it down.
I'm telling you, Garry, she's getting back at me. She's getting back at me for that affair I had last year.
Man, you're overreacting. Did you confront her? You just got to talk to her about this.
Garry, I don't know how to ask my wife if she's having her high school boyfriend's baby. I'd feel foolish. No, I can't.
Pete.
Garry, could you ask for me?
Oh, Pete,
please.
Come on.
Please,
Pete,
Garry.
this is something between you and Jackie. I can't do that.
Garry, please. You introduced her to me. You asked her out for me. You talked Jackie's father into letting her marry me. And now when the going gets rough, you bail out. Thanks a lot, pal.
Okay, Pete. Okay, look, okay, I'll talk to her, all right?
Thanks, Garry.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't know how I'm going to go about it, but I'll do the best I can. But listen, if Grant needs another kidney, man, you get it from Jackie this time, because I got one left, and I really want to hold on to it, okay?
God bless you, Garry, and God bless this show.
Thank you. It's beautiful, Mrs. Shandling.
Wow, that's a nice one.
It's just like Bubba's. But his had a racing stripe.
And a roll bar.
Garry, did you talk to Pete? Is he all right?
Oh, yeah, he's fine. Just fine, really.
I'm really worried about him.
Well, you shouldn't be. He's just doing great.
Okay, well, thanks for talking to him.
Sure, nothing to worry about. Oh, Nance. Oh, good thing you're walking by. Listen, We have a big problem. You know, Pete thinks the father of Jackie's baby is some guy she ran into at her high school reunion.
Oh, my God, that's right. Jackie was fertile when she went to Chicago.
Why am I always the last to know about Jackie's cycle? Do you guys know? Is it in the paper next to Tides? Listen, can you give me some advice about how to handle this? I don't know what to say.
Well, I think probably the most important thing is to just be direct, really. I mean, no beating around the bush, Gary, okay? I think you should just...
Well, you want to go with me?
No.
Come on.
No.
You can...
No, look, you promised Pete that you would take care of this, and I think you should do it.
Well, but don't you think I should wait till after the shower?
Well, Gary, I'm not sure how to break this to you, but you've been stalling about this for so long, the shower is over and everyone's gone home.
Well, I guess that's a lesson to all of us in procrastination.
Well, go ahead and good luck.
Well, did I tell you I was thinking of getting a dog? I'm thinking of getting like an Irish setter dog. What's your favorite breed?
Gary.
Be direct?
Gary, go,
Okay.
now.
Well, so I have to go all the way over to her house now?
Gary.
Well, I shouldn't be going out. It's a first-stage smog alert. You know, it's very bad. The smog backs right up against the hills here. Did I ever show you this coconut carving I got in Hawaii?
Gary, take off.
Okay. I shouldn't even be walking. I pulled my groin in the shower. I can't say how I did it. It has to do with a soap on a rope.
Reach and forward. Pull out. Hands on the hips. Relax and rest. 6, 7. Complete tilt. Tap under. Release. Under. So from the side. Under.
Hi, Jackie.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi, Gary.
This is a great tape.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know what my favorite one is? The Jane Fonda pregnancy workout. It really keeps me in shape. I get that glow about me. Yeah.
It's very hard. It's difficult.
Yeah. I also have the Barbarella workout tape.
Oh.
And boy, she has really grown as an actress, you know?
She sure has.
Yeah, and the Tom Hayden workout tape. I'm telling you. Then look at you. You've already got your figure back even before the birth itself. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. A lot of women wait until after the pregnancy. Good for you.
You know, I'm glad you came by, Gary. I was going to call you. Pete's still acting strange.
Well...
Has he said anything to you?
No, nothing really, you know. I think he's doing fine.
Really?
Say, you know, I never got to ask you about your high school reunion when you went. Would you have a good time?
Yeah, it was fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you get to see Donald Rappaport?
Oh, my pies. Gary, will you excuse me?
Sure.
I believe I have some pies in the oven. I must check on those. I'm sure they're done.
Boy, I don't know. It sounds like a cover-up to me. Remember when they asked Gary Hart if he slept with Donna Rice, and he said, my pies. I'm telling you, I don't even think Jackie makes pies. I'm not sure she has an oven, quite frankly. Pete, what are you doing in here?
Did you talk to her?
Yes, I talked to her. And I mentioned Donald Rappaport's name.
Yeah.
And, well, to tell you the truth, Pete, does Jackie make pies? Oh, just as I thought. I gotta get to Chicago to see Donald Rappaport. That's right, I have my own plane.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Shandling.
And my own stewardess. Hi, Candy. So, what time is the puppet show starting?
Oh,
What about 10 minutes? Would you like to rent a headset?
Rent a headset? I own the whole plane.
Gary, if you look out of your window to the left, you can see the skyline of Chicago, the Windy City.
Rent a headset. I own the whole plane. Thank you for applauding an airline accident. Really thought. What a great landing, huh? Donald Rappaport's door, and right on time. Oh, hi. Hi.
Gary Shandling. You're Garry Shandling, aren't you?
Right.
That's a kick. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. I know how you must feel.
Well, what are you doing in Chicago? Don't you have a show to do tonight?
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, we're on it right now, you know. Yeah, really. The story involves you and a mutual friend of ours, Jackie Schumacher.
Schumacher? Jackie Schumacher?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Gee, what was her maiden name? Jackie Schumacher.
Yeah,
I don't know how. Yeah, I'm a friend of Jackie Schumacher.
I know Jackie Schumacher. Yeah. Is she all right?
Oh, yeah. No, she's great. She's great. Her husband's a little concerned about what might have happened between you two guys when she was here on her high school reunion.
Oh,
in,
God.
January.
Really?
Yeah. Is there anything that might have happened there that would...
Well...
Oh, gee, not this. Really?
Look, why don't you come on in? I'll tell you all about it.
I'd really feel more comfortable.
No, I can't. I can't do it out here.
I really can't go in there, though.
Come on, just for a beer, and I'll put the game on.
Well, okay. Boy, I'll bet this is how Jackie got it.
What's going on, Nancy? Where's Gary?
Well, he just told us to wait here for him, and he said he'd be here soon.
Pete, the next time you hear me flying in, could you leave the door open? Imagine what Sky King must have gone through.
Gary, where were you?
I was in Chicago.
Donald Rappaport. God, you are handsome. What are you doing?
Donald. Hi.
Hi, Jackie.
What have you done, Gary?
Take it easy. Just a minute now. Boy, look at Donald and Pete together. Kind of reminds you of that Star Trek episode where there were two Captain Kirks, doesn't it? Remember the one with the tribbles? I like that one. Pete, Donald has something he wants to tell you.
Pete,
Go ahead, Donald.
Pete, you don't have anything to worry about. Jackie's carrying your baby.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, that's so.
Then why did you mention pies when Gary brought up Donald's name?
Because I did come on to your wife.
Donald.
I had a crush on Jackie Schumacher all through high school. Naturally, over the years, I forgot about her, but when she came back for the reunion, and just seeing her rekindled everything. And I was almost successful, too.
What?
You saw her breast, didn't you? He promised he was going to tell me the whole flight. I'll tell you later. What? Okay.
I was still angry at you about that affair that you had last year. And in my mind, I wanted to get back at you. But no matter how tempting it was, and it was tempting, Donald, I just couldn't get myself to go through with it. I love you, Pete.
Jackie loves you, Pete.
I heard her. Then why'd you go to Chicago when you were fertile?
But, honey, I was also fertile when we snuck into the broom closet at the captain's club when my flight was delayed.
That's right. I forgot about that.
How did you forget about a thing like that?
Oh, you are so naive.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
And I'm sorry, too, Curly Bear.
And as for you, buddy, the next time you try to rekindle your crush on Jackie Shoemaker, just remember her name is now Schumacher with an M, and that stands for mine. Yeah. Are you mad at me? If so, I apologize. But please, do me a favor. Don't sleep with my wife.
Well, I think that goes double for you at home.
Bye, Jackie.
Bye, Donald.
Hey, Donald, thanks. I really appreciate you flying out.
No problem.
Can I fly you back?
No, that's okay. I think I'll fly back commercial.
Commercial. Well, hey, if you trust those steel planes.
Garry, I really appreciate what you did for me and my family.
Hey.
You are the best of friends.
Hey, I'm glad it worked out, Pete. Really. I knew it would. Well, I'm going to do the closing monologue. You guys want to stick around?
No.
come on.
It was a great show, Gary.
But thanks for everything, Gary.
Okay,
Thanks
Jackie.
a lot.
I'm glad it worked out. I was just teasing about the joke that I did about
thank God.
sleeping with you. See you, Pete. Boy, it was like a plane crash there. Well, that's our show for tonight. Well, thanks for applauding. Really, that means a lot to me because it wasn't an easy show to do. It was our first show, and, we're a little rusty from the summer, quite frankly, so we're doing the best we can. I think we'll be in shape by the All-Star break, though, so... And I think we learned something very important tonight. We learned that Jackie's baby was really fathered by Pete, so we can go ahead now and have our Name the Schumacher baby contest. We have a lot of contests planned for this year, so you want to stay tuned, and they're all in this book. And, I don't actually need this book to tell you about the contest. But, choosing a child's name is something that requires a lot of thought and a lot of care and love. Things that only you, our home audience, can provide. So get those pens and pencils and maybe some paper and get ready for the address because this is really a contest. Tell them about it, Dick, where they can mail their entries to.
Send your choice to Name the Schumacher Baby in care of its Garry Shandling Show. Post Office Box 6010, Department 849, Sherman Oaks, California, 91413. Members of the Schumacher family and their employees are not eligible. All entries must be received by the closing credits of the 10th show. Now, back to you, Gary!
I don't think Dick is ever going to get it right, quite frankly. So, thanks for watching tonight. And I know you've been sitting there for well over 20 minutes watching the show, and I really appreciate it. And I imagine that you should get up and do some exercise. Why, you say? Because I really want to show you my home pregnancy workout tape, my favorite one, and it'll be good for you. I flew to Chicago and back. I've worked out this half hour, and now it's your turn. Get up, come on at home, and do a little exercise, okay? Come on, everybody, join in. Come on. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Good night, everybody.
Garry Shandling Show.
What's Garry up to next? Well, here's the central conflict.
Tonight's show really is a very special episode of It's Garry Shandling Show.
See, this is the show where Jackie is slated to give birth.
This birth will have no educational value whatsoever. Really, this birth is purely for your entertainment.
But unfortunately, her timing and delivery appear to be a bit off this week.
We don't really have anything else planned for tonight, you know? I mean, no baby, no show.
Can TV force nature itself to conform to its rigid constraints? Can celebrity midwives induce labor while still fitting into the storyline? Find out on the next episode of It's Garry Shandling Show. Only